Hi, this is Eternal King bringing you another LOR video today. So I want to talk about the only standard deck that I like, and it is the newly buffed Master Yi. So I've tried playing around with Master Yi in Eternal. He hasn't felt great. But in terms of the standard power scale, I think he is exceptionally powerful and a real pressure engine of sorts. In Eternal, there's just so many ways that you can deal with Yi that eventually your opponent's going to run out of ways to protect him while pushing tempo, while furthering their win con, and that's just the way Eternal is. But in Standard, that's not the case, and this deck is going to feel exceptionally powerful. So let's go through the list, and we'll call this the only Standard deck I like. It actually feels, it's close to the Eternal power scale. That's how close it is in terms of something that is playable. But yeah, going back to the list, and you can see here all of these nice little exclamation marks because like most of my decks are 100% Eternal focused. So what we have here is three Sisters. So Three Sisters is going to pull out Frostbites to, again, anti-aggro, to protect Yi when he's striking, and obviously Fury the North to make Yi big, or Entomb to get rid of problematic cards. Three Sisters is great in Eternal, it's also great in Standard. A Disciple is just, basically a flow activator while also being a card draw engine. Very good 1-mana epic. It's practically, a legendary champion in of itself. It's that good. Next up, Wuju Style. Wuju Style is a great trick. I think that this might be the best trick in Ionia. It's good in Standard, it's good in Eternal. It's just a good card. And then we kind of go into some of our coin spam package. So we are going to push with the 1-2 elusive, that kind of Nora stat line to generate us coins. And the coins basically acting as a mana reduction tool, but also as a flow activator for Yi. Yi, of course, being 2 mana now is really nice in this slot in a deck like this, because there's nothing else in 2 we really want. So we just jam Yi. We have Sky Splitter to protect him, and Tag Out to both potentially protect the Yi, but more likely to spend 4 mana, or, if the reduction goes on it, we'll spend 4 mana to recall and get the coin for free, if it's mana reduced. Otherwise, you have to spend 5 mana. Pit Professional, just that 3/3 kind of Tavern Keeper stat line while generating a coin. Smooth the Mixologist is literally a Tavern Keeper in Ionia on 4 and generating a coin. Place Your Bets is, one of the best draw tools in Ionia. I believe most people run Place Your Bets in almost every single mid-range or even just control Ionia deck. It's so good. Because, again, it's just drawing and generating you coins. Set flips pretty easily in this deck so far, based on what I've seen. I've got the 1 Harsh Winds just in case the 3 Sisters isn't getting it done. Plus, the Tag Out and, all the bounces and things like that. There are specific instances where the Harsh Winds is useful. Unworthy Soul, I'm pretty confident that in a deck with this many coins, which are just like free flow activators, that I can have Unworthy Soul up most of the time. Shouldn't be too difficult, especially with things like Three Sisters, Wuju Style. They're all flow activators. Shouldn't be difficult. And then Shaman's Call. So Shaman's Call I kind of learned from Undir decks, where a lot of people were trying to make Yi Undir work. That was misguided, in my opinion. I think that's wrong. I think Shaman's Call is a great synergy card for Yi, and Set for that matter. However, why do we need Undir? Like, just run Shaman's Call. It's standard. There's like this card is good enough. The fact that it's a flow activator because it's generating additional spells in terms of the spell mana. It's also a good way to spend mana effectively for Set, because you have to spend 40 mana to level him up. So it's a good mana expenditure, way to expend mana efficiently at burst speed. And again, it's going to make your sets bigger, potentially giving them regen or overwhelm. It's also going to make your Yis bigger, potentially giving them regen or overwhelm. It's just it's just a great cash out card to make Set and Yi more effective. So yeah, pretty happy with this. I don't think there's really anything else that needs to change. Probably the only standard deck that I like. I think Yi has been slept on quite a bit. He doesn't make much sense with Undir. I think people have already kind of figured that out. Maybe after the Variety Pack and Undir gets his new support card, it'll be a bit better. But even still, I'd rather be on Set. Like, I think Yi is a control card 100%, and so I'd rather just run him with Set, which is also a control card. they're both, you know, leveraging strike aggression to control the opponent out. That's what they do. And they both do it very well, while also synergizing with mana reductions. So no complaints. Pretty happy with this. Yeah, you know, maybe standard isn't so bad. It doesn't just have to be anti-aggro. But, you know, maybe if some people gave this deck a shot, you know, anti-aggro wouldn't have taken the last open. Because, you know, again, Smooth Mixologist, pretty good. I know, and I think this deck would have been okay. If aggro is too much, then you just flip the ratioing here, right? So it could be this. It could be this. And, like, I think that's fine. If you want to do the 3 Harsh Winds, one Unworthy Soul, and just flip the ratioing, like, that's fine. And that might be better, so maybe we just do that. This is Eternal King signing out, but this is a good standard deck. I love it. Again, maybe there's hope for the format yet.